Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to show you how to create this makeup look I'm wearing here. We kind of have a lot going on today. We've got some faux freckles going on, a cut crease, pink lips, and dewy skin. So I know it's a lot, but I feel like the outcome came out pretty good. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So first we're going to start off with the brows. I'm first going in with the Sigma Beauty E80 brow and lash brush to put them in their place. And then I'm going to go in with the Sigma brow pencil in the shade Clean Cut. It's kind of like a taupey, cool toned brow pencil, which I really like. And then I'm going in with the Sigma brow powder in the shade Light, which is more of a taupier tone as well. And I just kind of like to mix the colors. It's a brow duo, so I kind of just mix the colors. I do the lighter shade more towards the inner and then the darker shade going towards the outer tail of my brow. To set my brows, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Caramel. And to clean up my brows, I'm going in with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. You can use any concealer or any eye base, but I just like to use concealer. It's just easier and quick. And then to prime the skin, I'm going in with something that's a little bit more illuminating. This is the Pixi Beauty Flawless Beauty Primer, and I'm going to be applying that with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. For foundation, I'm going in with these two bad boys. I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I'm in the shade 05. And then I'm going to be mixing that with the Nars Laguna Liquid Bronzer. I just kind of want a more bronzy, glowy look today. So I'm going to be mixing these two together. And I'm going to be applying this with my Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush. Just so you guys know, Sigma is having a really big sale right now. It's 30% off the entire site and it ends on July 4th. I'll leave the coupon code down below in the description bar for you guys, as well as a link. To conceal, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. I'm in the shade Y23. This one has a yellow base to it, so if you have yellow undertones and you want like a brightening concealer, this is perfect. I love this shade. It works great for my skin tone. So I'm just going to be applying this in my usual concealing and highlighting areas, and then I'm just going to blend all of that out with a damp beauty blender. So now to contour the face, I'm going in with the Tarteist Rainforest of the Sea Wipeout Color Correcting Palette, and I'm going to start by contouring my nose with my Artist Linear 1 brush. And then we're going to take a foundation brush to contour the face. I don't know what brand this foundation brush is. I think I got it in a Nipsey Glam bag, but I'm just going to go ahead and start to contour the face. And then we're going to begin blending all of that out. First, I'm going to blend out my nose contour using the Artist Oval 3 brush. I'm then just going to pick up a little bit of that yellow tone, and I'm going to be highlighting down the bridge of the nose using my Artist Linear 1 brush. And then we're just going to go ahead and blend that back out with the Artist Oval 3 brush. And using the Artist Oval 6 brush, we're going to be blending out our face contour. If you guys haven't tried these artist brushes yet, I know they're pricey, but they are so worth it. They blend out my contour so nicely, and I just love them. They're a little oddly shaped, they're pricey, but I love them. They're the bomb. Next, we're just going to set everything. I'm using the Laura Mercier A Translucent Powder. You guys know this is my fave. So we're just going to be applying this with a damp beauty blender. I just feel like a damp beauty blender applies it a lot better than using a brush, in my opinion. So I'm just going to be applying this to all the areas that I tend to crease in, I tend to get oily in. And yeah, we're just going to be shaking and baking today. I love using the baking method, especially when it's hot outside, because I feel like it really absorbs those oils. It just really helps to allow your makeup to last all day long. Right, and while we're letting that bake, I guess we're going to have a little dance party. Oh, okay, get it, girl. And then we're going to brush off all of that powder. I'm using the Nars Me powder brush. I really love this brush. It's the bomb. So I'm just going to use this to brush off all of that excess powder and then also blend it over the rest of my face lightly. Alright, so moving on to the eyes. First, we're going to prime with our Pure Cosmetics Cease Crease Eyeshadow Primer. And I'm just going to be applying this to the lids and just tapping it out and blending it out. And then to neutralize our lid color, I'm going in with some concealer. I'm just going to use the Maybelline Butter Skin Concealer because it has a doe foot applicator, but you can use any concealer. It does the same job. And we're just going to neutralize that base. The first shadow we're going in with is the Vanilla Bean Shadow by Makeup Geek, and I'm using my Sigma E40 Tilted Blending Brush to apply that all over the entire eye area. Next, I'm going in with this bad boy right here. This is the Nars Long Hot Summer Palette. It's new, and I've been really loving it lately, so I'm taking the more taupey shade and applying that to the upper crease. This is going to be our transition color for the look. And then I'm picking up the brown color on my Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm going to be starting to carve out that cut crease and just blending it upwards and out. Next, I'm going in with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot and a concealer brush, and this is where I'm going to start really carving out that cut crease. I want to make sure that I have a nice, sharp, crisp line, and then I'm going to blend that down towards the entire lid space and just blend that all out. I want a nice, sticky base for the shadows that I'm going to put down next. Next, I'm going in with this copper shimmery tone on my Sonia Kashuk number 103 flat shader brush, and I'm going to be applying that directly in the center of my lid. And then I'm going in with this more mauve-y shimmery tone, and I'm going to be applying this to the outer third of my lid and just blending it outwards. And then I'm going in with this more champagne shimmery tone, and I'm going to be applying that to the inner third of my lid. I wanted to create kind of like an ombre effect through the lid space, so this is basically how I achieved that. Now going back in with that brown color, I'm going to be deepening up my crease area. I really wanted to define it a little bit more, and I especially wanted to define the outer third kind of tail of that crease area. So I'm just really going to concentrate the color there and then kind of blend it inwards and then blend it outwards so it nicely diffuses both ways. And I'm also going back and forth with brushes. I'm using the BDellium Tools number 716 to apply it, and then the Luxie Beauty 231 brush to blend it out. Next, I'm going back in with that champagne tone. I'm going to be applying that to the high points of my brows for highlight. Now I'm just taking that same taupe shade that I put through the crease, and I'm going to be running that through the lower lash line using my Real Techniques shading brush. I'm also going to be deepening up the outer third of that lower lash line with that brown shade, and I'm using that same Real Techniques brush. Now for winged liner, I'm going in with the Tarteist Clay Paint Liner, and I'm using my Sigma E06 wing liner brush to apply that. For mascara, you know the drill. I'm going in with my Pure Cosmetics Fully Charged Mascara and coating my upper and lower lashes. For lashes, I'm going in with the Koko lashes in Goddess. I just felt that they were more fitting for the look. And then for blush, I'm going in with this Summer 2016 collection blush by Nars in the shade Liberation. Now for a little bit more glow, I'm going in with the Pure Cosmetics Strobe Highlight Palette in the shade Sunkissed Glow, and I'm picking up the more bronzy shade and just stippling that onto the area that I would bronze in. And then I'm going to take this more champagne shade and I'm going to be applying that to the high points of the cheeks and use this as our base for our powder highlighter. To contour a little bit, I'm going in with the Nars Laguna bronzer, and I'm using the Nars Ita brush to apply that. I just love this Ita brush so much. It's so bomb. So I'm just going to be contouring those cheekbones. And to top off that cream highlight base, I'm going in with the Laura Geller Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. For the lips, I'm going in with MAC Soar Lip Pencil to line the lips, and then we're going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the shade Blush to fill them in. Now for some super quick and easy faux freckles, I'm going in with that same brow powder that I used on my brows. This is the Sigma Brow Duo powder in the shade Light. And I'm just going to be going back and forth with the colors and just start to apply them on my cheeks, creating some faux freckles. I'm going to be dotting them just all over my face. I do naturally have freckles, but they tend to get covered up with foundation and concealer, and I just don't want to take the time to wipe it off each area. So I'm just going to go ahead and create some faux freckles today and have a little fun with that. I'm using a really small brush. This brush was actually from, I think it was from a L'Oreal gel liner. And yeah, it works perfectly for making faux freckles. I'm then just going to be taking my beauty blender and just bouncing it over top the faux freckles just to make them look a little bit more natural. And last but not least, to set everything, I'm going in with my MAC Fix Plus spray, and this is the final look. So that's going to be it for this tutorial. I really hope you guys liked it. This is my first time trying out faux freckles, and I feel like it came out pretty good. I naturally have freckles, but it would literally be a pain to try to go in on each freckle and try to remove the foundation and concealer, so we weren't doing that today. But I hope you guys liked it anyway. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I would love for you to join my YouTube family. You can just click right here on me if you're on your desktop, or click the subscribe button down below. Let me know if you have any other video requests down below in the comment section, and I will definitely get to it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!